No Cuts Kitchen. Welcome. We're making quesadillas tonight with a little bit of some extra elevation to it. So we got tortillas, pepper jack cheese I chopped up beforehand just to kind of stretch the Mexican cheese I am running out of. The cojita. This is the secret. Get this. If you don't get it, get it, get it. It's really kind of blocky. It crumbles very easily. So we'll get to that. And then also I got my Southwest Spice Mix. See my YouTube shorts for that. Nice little combination of stuff. We got the Mexican crema, better than the regular sour cream. You want this, different texture, different flavor. Worcestershire, and your choice of hot sauce. Go something Cholula, Tapatio, something like that. So, trick with the quesadillas. People overstuff them. My big thing is measure that. So, get the cheese and actually measure it out on the tortilla. Doing a really light layer of this because we got the pepper jack and then the cojita as well, but just to make sure you're getting a good amount. So that, and put on the pepper jack, and taking about half out just to make sure I measured that right beforehand. So we're doing 2 quesadillas, so yeah, that's right. So we'll dump all of that in there. Measure out 1 more quesadilla worth of the cheese. Like I said, we're doing 2 tonight. Cool. Dump that in. And then do our layer of the cojita. So break off a chunk. And like I said, it crumbles. This gives it kind of like a little kind of coarse texture in that melty cheese. It's nice. It's not just all melt. So this should be a good amount of that cojita for that texture. Making 2 tonight, 1 for me, 1 for the wife. The little one had hot dogs earlier. So this is a family channel, so just letting you know the little one will be running around and yelling in the background in some videos, so just heads up on that. So, cheese measured out off to the side. So, the trick that I have with cheese, or with, I should say, quesadilla. The cheese, you gotta get it all, or flavor, with me, it's all about consistency. You want that consistent bite throughout the whole thing you're eating. So, to add to the cheese, to make the spice mix actually adhere to all the cheese, we need some liquid. So we add in the hot sauce, the Worcestershire, and I am not measuring. I do not measure a lot. If you're going to want measurements, you're not going to get it on this channel. For not a lot of things, you're going to get just kind of go with what looks right, feels right. I never really measure, so sorry about that. I will try to give measurements as best I can. But as Uncle Roger, one of the inspirations for this, would say, you have to cook with feeling. You don't need to do all this measure, 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 measure kind of stuff. Cook with feeling. Coming for that uncle title. So mix it all up. Cool. Get that stove hot. Trying out the FPV cam tonight. Just got it earlier today. So, get those laid out. And you're going to see this is why I measure the cheese. Because then you're not sitting there with some extra. You got to figure out what to do with. It's not overflowed. There we go. And then the spice mix just kind of goes on top. It's going to melt into the cheese, and just all those bites are going to have just that punch of flavor. One thing you will see with a lot of my cooking is there's going to be a lot of these spice mixes tossed into stuff, or sauces that have these spice mixes as their bases. As I have said to friends and family in the past, I cook with reckless seasoning. So there is a method to the madness, and I always just tell people, trust, it'll be good. Alright. Put that on. Get my spurtles. I think it's Swiss cooking implement. IKEA spoons. IKEA spatula. That's the joke. Alright, so let that go. In the meantime, here's another look. I also add a little seasoning salt to my Southwest spice mix, just because you gotta add a little salt to this. But that spice mix, check it on the YouTube shorts. It's paprika, garlic powder, chili flake crushed up in the mortar pestle. Chili flake in the mortar pestle. Get those seeds crushed. That adds just tons more heat. So if you like it spicy, that's the secret to get a bunch of spice. Give that a flip. And we clean as we go. Alrighty. Might have to get the chest straps for this FPV cam, but it's working out pretty good, I think. A little more on that side. Grab a plate for the wife. Not my 2-year-old's tiger plates. There we go. Usually if you catch, we'll have our weekly meal up there, so if you guys see something on there you want a video of, let me know. That one's good. And then the way I like to cut the quesadilla, because I used to work in a yacht club in the kitchen, and this is how we did it. Flip. Alright, and then this will be in another video. This is my green sauce. It's got bell peppers, spinach, pistachio. It's a high iron sauce, so if you got anyone you know that has issues with iron deficiencies, anemic, it's a really high iron sauce, so good to have. But I know that the wife likes this stuff, so a little bit for her. And yeah, that's elevated quesadillas. A little something something extra. It doesn't have to just be tortillas and cheese. As you can see, that gets that nice texture in there. So yeah, that cojita is a game changer, and getting that spice and that even blend of everything, that's my secret for something simple. Well, that's been quesadillas. I'll see you guys later. And also, like I said, that spice blend is on the shorts.